What's up everybody, today we're going to talk about Jade Protocol because basically if you stake on Jade Protocol you have so much APY that this is basically insane. So we have to check out why this is like this and how does this actually work. So I recommend you guys watch the entire video to understand what Jade Protocol is all about. And of course if you do enjoy this video, it means so much to me if you can like this video, comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Okay, let's go and check it out. So here we are, market cap. I see the market cap right now for this token is $146 million. The volume here says $143 million. So 17% down right now, but still seeing these numbers is absolutely crazy. It has 17,000 watch lists. So people are interested into this token, and the price of only one token is $465. Okay, if you go to their website, basically this is the APY. It says here it has a 106 million% APY. So basically if you stake on their platform, what happens is that they have 106 million APY. So this is how much your tokens should be increasing on a yearly rate. So this is pretty much insane, but it says here 5-day staking gains is 20%, but still even seeing 20% in just 5 days is insane, because that would mean that in 1 month you have a 120% increase here. So is that how this works? We don't really know. So see, the next rebate is in 22 minutes. Also look at this, so we have here next airdrops. They're doing also airdrops. So it says $3,300,000. So it says phase buy plus stake, next phase stake plus hold 4 days. And this is how the competition does work. That's how to win. So buy Jade, stake Jade, don't sell. Unstaking Jade at any time will disqualify you from the current airdrop. This is how it does work. The Olympus gamified 3-on-3 to win. So what is this 3-on-3? There's like something called game theory on that people are talking about. So you have like a Wikipedia page where you can learn more about game theory, but the whole point of game theory is where 3-on-3 basically means that everybody wins. So 3-on-3 is everybody wins. How does everybody wins? Everybody wins if 2 people stake their tokens. So basically if you stake, another person stakes, then it's a win-win. If you stake, another person sells, then it's a lose for you but win for the person. It's not good. It's not good for you, but for the person of course it is. And the worst situation is if you both sell. So like I said, the best situation is if you both basically stake, by making the worth of the tokens a lot more. So that's what these guys are trying to do. This is what the kind of community that Jade Protocol is trying to make here. It says higher APY, team devs from Google and a Harvard professor, VAR marketing expert. So 15% of treasury used for buybacks and marketing, 0 pre-minting, 0 venture capital, 0 insiders. So basically nothing, like there's no big company behind this, but there are people from Google, like who worked in Google, and a Harvard professor here. So seeing this is pretty much interesting. If you go here to stake, you stake your tokens. This is how it does work. Look at this, over $200 million have been staked here. It says the total value locked $200 million. So a lot has been happening. The next rebate, the next time you get like money, is basically 43 minutes. So yeah, it's not 43, there you go, because I didn't really refresh the website. So look at this, they burned 15 million already, and look at this, staking return since start 2.41. So basically if you stake with them right from the start, you had a 240% increase here. So that's a good number here. Also says your treasury balance is $100 million. So there you go. And here at least the market cap says 366, well on CoinMarketCap it says 146. So I don't think the CoinMarketCap one works really, but yeah, it is still interesting. But let's go on their Medium here, because on their website you don't really have too much information how everything works. You got airdrops, you got a calculator here, you have bonds. Oh, there's also the bonds part here. But like I said, I've been seeing so many like these kinds of tokens being made recently, so do be aware of that it could be a risk, but it is interesting. So I recommend you guys to check it out for yourself better than just listening to me. Go on their Twitter, go on their Telegram, and just get more informed. It says here the Fair Launch Foundation. So the Fair Launch Foundation is a world-class collective of Web3 luminaries who aim to value, engineer, and democratize famous DeFi protocols. We expropriate financial services that typically grant early access or special treatment to venture capitalists, so insiders and paid influencers, and distribute those protocols to the general public. We also analyze these services, smart contracts, and financial models in order to optimize the best possible return on investment for public investors. So basically, there you go. This is how it does work. But this is their foundation. I don't really want to talk about their foundation. I want to talk about Jade Protocol here. So what is Jade Protocol? So Jade Protocol is a decentralized reserve currency platform on the Binance Smart Chain. Unlike DAI or USDC, with a peg to the value of the US dollar, Jade reserves are crypto assets held by the Jade Protocol treasury. So Jade is a free-floating currency backed by our treasury supplier, the stablecoin BUSD. So Jade tokens can be minted or burned by anyone except the protocol. The protocol only does so in response to the price. So each Jade is backed by at least one BUSD. So if Jade ever trades below one BUSD, the protocol buybacks and burns Jade, so pushing the price back up to one BUSD. So there is no upper limit imposed by the protocol to the potential trading price of Jade. Jade is backed by BUSD, not pegged to it. This allows the Jade token to achieve a stable floating value while never falling below the value of its backed assets. The token price is designed to equal 1 BUSD plus premium, with premium reflection market value. So Jade also expands its treasury through bonds. So bonds are sold by the protocol for different assets, and in return, the buyer receives Jade at a significantly discounted price that increases the treasury and enables us to produce incredible yields for our users. How is Jade Protocol different than other reserve currencies? So as part of the Fair Launch Foundation, Jade Protocol is optimized fair launch fork of Optimus DAO. However, there are a few key operational differences designed to offer a more advantageous investment strategy for the community, since it will be available on Binance Smart Chain. A typical transaction over Ethereum mainnet can cost up to $200, and this is correct. So a typical transaction over BSC, however, costs around 50 cents. This allows our treasury to auto compound at much more frequent intervals, so significantly increasing the potential APY percentage versus mainnet. So Jade Protocol utilizes a different fee recapture ratio. So 10% of treasury will be used for buyback and token burn. Our treasury will be spending 5% of its reserve to invoke the Metcalfe's law and leverage an industry-leading marketing budget. So basically from the treasury, which is, like I said earlier, about $100 million, 10% of that money will go to buyback and burning the token, which is really interesting. This is the game theory. So I'm seeing a lot of people talking about like this game theory. So do check it out for yourself. Basically, if two people do stake, you're getting like it's just a win-win situation. If one person bonds, one person stakes, is basically 1 to 3, which is still okay. It's still in the plus. If two people bond, it's 1-1, which is still okay. And then this is the selling. The selling is the problem. So if somebody stakes and somebody sells, it's 1 to -1. It's not even 3 to -1. It's 1 to -1. So it's just a really bad thing. But still, you have to cash out sometime. You can't stake forever because you can't use the money if you stake forever. That's the thing here. So there you go. This is how it does work. This is how Jade Protocol actually functions. But this is the chart here. So the chart looking still pretty much okay for now. Like the all-time high was at 1,000, so double the all-time high right now. But still, people are still staking, and yeah, okay, things are still happening here to this token, and it's a pretty new one. It's a pretty new token. It's not like it's been months and months. It started here from, I think it says here November. Yeah, the 20th of November. So like a month, I think, not even a month, like 20 days passed. Yeah, it's just an insane number here. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here to Jade Protocol. It's an interesting token. It does have a potential future. Still, seeing this APY is just insane. You have one Jade, so this is in 1 day what could happen. So 0.04 Jade in 1 day. But if we do increase it for like 30 days, so 1 month here, it's 2.25 Jade. So that's like 15K here. So there's potential future value. But if it increases here to a whole year, It says you're gonna get 1.1 million Jade, which is potentially 4.9 billion, which is just not right. It's not logical for one person to get something like this. How can everybody get this kind of value? So potential future value, it's not even potential. So do remember that. It's just not possible for something like this to happen. But it is insane. This is pretty interesting to see that these kinds of projects actually do work and people are interested into it. So here on the tour, they've been talking about doing new things here, like they're hiring a new person here. So from $400,000 to $1 million for the best senior full stack Web3 developer that can join us full time. So $1 million a year. That's the kind of pay these guys are going to do if somebody starts to work for them. So insane. Absolutely insane. These guys have 36,000, almost 37,000 followers, which is a huge number. Like this post here is 5 hours old and has already 600 likes and 100 retweets. So that's an insane number here. People are interested into Jade Protocol. They are trading here. So I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. The APY is just huge. It says here actually 220%, like 240%. That will be okay. That will be really good. That means you will be probably getting like over 2,000 APY per year, which is really good. That basically means you're 20xing your tokens. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen here in the end here to Jade Protocol. But yeah guys, in the end, I'm not a financial advisor. If you do want to invest into these coins, please do your own research first. If you did enjoy this video, it means so much to me if you can like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video.